Hi there, it's Robert Bruce Anderson again, and this is another video in the content creation series. I'm going to touch briefly on keyword research for content in this one. I do have a bunch of other keyword videos, and in fact, if you click on the links that I give you all over the place to get to my Facebook page, and you'd like to do me to do, time allowing, of course, some keyword research that you need to understand will then be promoted openly on my site or on the Facebook page. You just have to go there and mention it. So if you're in something obscure or you're not sure, check it out. Okay, so to create content for your website that is keyword orientated, remember you want to, I presume you're in business to make a profit, and to do that you need to find out what people are looking for in relation to your business. So just for interest's sake, no reason at all, popped Cape Town into the search thing bar on the keywords. So Cape Town gets 246,000 searches a month. Cape Town weather, I'm not surprised, is the next one because I've been there and it's hellish windy. The weather can change many times in a day, predominantly about wind. Okay, so if you were Cape Town or tourism orientated and you wanted to do something in relation to Cape Town, you would look up these sort of things: 5,400 Cape Town tourism, Cape Town hotels in Cape Town. So it already is, by the looks of it, Cape Town accommodation, Cape Town tours, a great niche for accommodation, and I suspect hugely competitive. So as you can see, let's just go. In fact, let me hit this button. If I do this, it sorts it tallest to shortest, fattest to thinnest. I don't want the most to least. There's the right words. I knew I'd find it sooner or later. And then let me scroll down to what's called long tail. So, interesting. Flights into Cape Town, jobs. So let's go to long tail. This would be in, let's say, somewhere in the region of 2,000 searches. So let me bounce it once more. So, restaurants in Cape Town. And if I did that, and I did this, I would immediately know, and obviously I'm doing a really rough and quick job here. I need to put restaurants in Cape Town up here when it lets me, and get ideas. And it'll now tell me how strong the potential is for promoting restaurants in the Cape. And in fact, lots. Look at this. There's 2,400 that, best restaurants, top restaurants, buffet restaurants, halal, top 10, romantic, halal again, seafood, cheap. It's a perfect niche. But the point is it tells you the numbers. So your content that you need to target on your site or in your business will be the higher numbers first. These will be your core pages. To give you an example, part of my WordPress training, where is it? I've opened an Excel doc here. Part of my training now, because I'm doing WordPress training, is I did an example of keyword, I think fast here, of keywords for WordPress tutorials. So forget all of this. Let me make them go away so that you don't get too easily confused by things that don't count. This is what counts. 49,000 people in the world monthly look up the words WordPress tutorial, WordPress training 229, PDF 3.6. So I'm going to produce a PDF because I suspect that I can rank for that quite quickly. They'll download my PDF, and in there they'll be prompted to come to my website to get the free tutorial videos, which is part of what you're watching, and from there they'll get all sorts of cool things, courses and hosting and stuff, as soon as you realize that I am a genius at what I do. Okay, so as you can see, keyword research tells you what you need to know for creating content in your niche, for your business, for online, for your pages, for your posts. You even kind of know what you need to lead them to from social media places. So if you've made a cool meme or you've got a story about your weekend, let it tie in somewhere to something that you do. Okay, so just very quickly then, the keyword research for content is absolutely vital. All the rest of it must revolve around sending people from the fun parts and everything else that you're going to do to your core content, and that is what you can sell people what they want, where you can supply them a service. So if I could rank number one on a WordPress tutorial, I have a chance of getting from that page alone 25,000 visitors to my website. It's enough to earn a very nice living. So you can imagine that WordPress training, every one of these, if I did all of these into a decent 500 word page, let's say the first 10, and then the rest of these become memes and posts and more posts and things in different forms of content, all of which I'm going to explain to you in this course. It will drive my website to page one because my content is king. Now, I do repeatedly hear, and I'm talking here pretty much about written content through this whole series, but you need to understand that video is content too. So if you write a page about this keyword, WordPress tutorial for beginners, do the page, but do a video too. In fact, it's what I'm doing right now. I've got the PDF. Let me look for it. There we go. On keyword research for content. This single little sentence or two I've written here is what's turning into a 6.5 minute video so far for you. So it's about supplying extra ways for that content to lead them to you through Google, through YouTube, through Facebook, through LinkedIn, through every other aspect of where you're going to create content. So it all brings you buyers, it brings you customers, but in reality, most of what I am going to talk about here is the written word, text content. And to do that, you need to know what people are looking for. Here it is. And to do that, you need to do the keyword research. And if you're not sure how to do that, you go back to my website and you click on the keyword planning, training sessions and watch it from there. Done. Thank you on this one. I'm going to get 2 pages and posts into the next video after this. Thank you. Cheers.